Hello, I'm Rutger van Soest. I'm a 24-year-old student from the Netherlands and I live in Tilburg. How do I spend my free time? I'm a student, so I have a lot of free time. It's not so structurally divided amongst one week. Every week is different. I'm a very social person. I like going out. I'm also in a student fraternity in my hometown. Uh, that's very amusing. You can spend a lot of time in the fraternity. It's a good way to socialize, to meet new friends, to have fun, party together. I also like to game, and I like to play cardboard games with friends, but also like digital gaming. The appeal for me in digital gaming is you can lose yourself in a whole new world that's not like the real world. So things you can do in the real world, you can't do in the digital world. It's like an experience that you get from gaming. What I enjoy the most in my free time is, I think, spending time with friends. It really gives you a lot in terms of satisfaction and pleasure. There are those rare moments when you spend time with friends doing whatever. You can be at a festival, you can party, you can just talk to each other and just have a moment that you realize this is a good moment. This is a truly happy moment. And that's, for me, I think, the most satisfying way to spend my free time. I'm not really a religious person. I have been baptized when I was a child, so officially I think I'm Catholic. But I don't go to church, I never do. I'm not really into organized religion. In my home country, Netherlands, you have a lot of different religions. You have Christians and Catholic Christians, Protestant Christians, Muslims. You have small minorities with Jews and Hindu people, Buddhists. But the most beautiful thing about my country is that everybody can practice their own religion. There's no restriction on what religion you can believe in. How do I think that people in other countries look to the possibilities of free time in the Netherlands? Well, from my own experience, when I in other countries meet new people and I tell them that I'm from the Netherlands, they will automatically assume that I'm a crazy drug user, pot smoker, who goes to the whores, who lives in Amsterdam. Those are all judgments based on the image that the Netherlands has in other countries, and it's funny, but that's absolutely not true. I think there are more people in other nations that use drugs than in the Netherlands, even though we are very liberal in our view on that. And I think there could be a little bit more awareness about it.
Let me shortly introduce myself. My name is Maximilian Ohle. I'm from Germany. Currently, I'm studying European Studies and Cultural Studies in Passau, Bavaria. It's in the southeast of Germany. Free time means to me that I can enjoy myself, can do something with friends or family members without a specific obligation. My personal activities in my free time are restricted on going out with my friends and doing something with my friends and family members, of course. We usually play football or other games with the ball, or just sitting together and telling some other stories about our life, our experiences abroad or in other regions from in Germany. Personally, I'm one who is most experienced in staying abroad. Most of my friends just stayed in Europe, and I also visited some places who are in the United States of America or in Asia. I also like learning other languages and getting acquainted with other cultures. Since my girlfriend is from Chinese, I have a natural predisposition to Chinese culture and Chinese language. I'm also learning Chinese at the moment, and I'm looking forward to getting more acquainted to her culture. So now I can show you some Chinese characters. This one means xiao. So this is the pinyin, letters that show how you actually pronounce the word, the characters. And as Chinese is a tonal language, you really have to watch out how to pronounce the words. For example, the xiao means a complete different. I can also show you. That means smile or laugh. Really important to me is to maintain my international friendships. I have many friends from abroad, and it's very important to maintain these friendships because they give me an insight in their culture and their understanding. So it is really important to reduce the prejudices. Many Germans are biased and prejudiced when it is about other cultures, and you really have to understand these minds, these people, this culture to grasp how they interpret, how they define special circumstances.
My name is Ahmed Hawash. I'm from Syria. I'm doing master in international relations, and I'm in Lithuania nowadays. So for Erasmus, that is. Free time for me is the time away from outside my studies times, my like whatever homework I have. So the free time where I go and play football. The free time is where I go online, surf on different sites, news, Facebook, whatever like comes out. And the free time as well is the traveling. My most joy comes from my free time is, for example, I want to give example. When I come back from yoga, yoga is also like my free time as well. When I come back from yoga, I have a good feeling for all the evening. I go to bed and feel good, and I get in the morning, next morning, get up feeling good. So the joy comes from company, when I have good company, when we go dancing in a nightclub. So the joy comes from company mainly. For religion, yes, I do. I have a religion. I was born as a Muslim. I grew up as a Muslim. Culturally, I'm religious, but I'm not practicing as, let me say, I'm not a strict person. Religion for me is a humanity rather than the book or the text. And for me, my religion, I can identify it more like different from the people who are religious. For me, religion is building bridges with others, accepting others, and good also important point here is to integrate with others. And I can still go to the mosque, do my prayers, as well as go to the club, enjoy my time, go to the bar. Outside Netherlands, people look at leisure time. Well, as far as I know, my Dutch friends, I don't know if they got that much leisure time because they work, and work. Maybe they have a bit of like leisure time, but they look at it as, I would say, as privilege that people have. They may envy us in the Middle East. We have enough time to drink a cup of tea, to invite others in, to communicate, to socialize. And I think they would look at this thing as like maybe not all the time positive. It might be negative that we're wasting our time, not producing things. But at the same time, I think many would say, wish we had got that leisure time to sit and socialize and build more kind of comprehensive communities.
My name is Janar Sikirbaeva. I came from Kazakhstan and study now in European Humanities University. Free time for me is doing something that I very like. For example, I do sports. I like go to gym. I was used to do exercises in powerlifting, and also I like jogging and like to read books. I mean, not academic books, but novels, stories, poems. I like most in spending my time that I can feel that I do something useful and pleasure, very joyful at the same time. So I like mix, not just for fun, but really for something that you can develop you. If I can say about religion, I want to say that I'm not religious. I'm atheist or agnostic. I believe in something that exists in our world. I mean, great power that can be in the universe, but I do not go to pray in church or say some words. Of course, I respect this, but and I accept, but I have no strong attitude to some religion. Actually, if we speak about how Dutch people spend their free time, I actually do not know how. But of course, I know some maybe stereotype, some thoughts, how you can, how people from Netherlands can spend time. And these stereotypes are about maybe like very joyful time, very lazy time, with eating some very interesting cookies and so on. So, but actually I do not know, because I do not have any experience, I mean, to speak with Dutch people or be in Netherlands. Of course I want, but I haven't ever been.